Hey Crypt Keepers, thank you so much for tuning into AmysCrypt. Tonight we are continuing a series that I've been doing on my channel that pretty much was spurred on by the pandemic, where I test out and I play these paranormal games and paranormal rituals and see if anything actually happens that is weird and worth documenting. So tonight I've chosen to play a really interesting one that is perhaps one of the better known games, and this one is known as the Three Kings ritual. So let's take a look at how to play. Gather your supplies. You will require one large room with its windows covered, an assistant, a candle, lighter or matches, one bucket of water, a mug or cup, an electric fan, 2 decent sized mirrors, 3 chairs, a cell phone or alarm clock, and a small item of sentimental value to you. Set up for this ritual at 11 PM. Both you and your assistant should remain within your house throughout the game's duration. Place one chair in the center of the room facing north. This is your throne. The other 2 chairs should be placed on either side of this chair, facing it and set about 2 feet away. These will be the Queen's and the Fool's chair. Now place your mirrors upon the Queen's chair and the Fool's chair facing the throne. You should be able to see these from your peripheral vision while sitting on the throne, yet never look at them directly. Now place the bucket of water and mug in front of your chair and the fan turned on a low setting directly behind the throne. You should now leave the room in this way, ensuring its door remains open. Head to your bedroom, placing all remaining supplies next to your bed. Set an alarm to wake up at 3:30 AM. Then go to sleep while holding your sentimental object, which will act to protect you. When you are awoken by your alarm, gather your supplies, including your sentimental object, and make your way to the throne. Do this in the dark. Make sure you are seated and ready to play by 3:33 AM. Once seated, light your candle and protect it from extinguishing at all costs. You should also avoid looking directly into either of the mirrors. Now focus your gaze into the darkness of the room, not the candle and definitely not the mirrors. At this point, you can proceed to ask questions to any spirits that may have come through. You may hear the answers come from either side of you, remembering that to one side of you is a queen and to the other a fool, though you will not be aware of which is which. You must remain in your throne until 4:34 AM. At this time, your assistant is responsible for calling your name out and breaking you away from the ritual. If they have trouble breaking you away, they will need to enter the room and pour the water from the bucket over you, making sure not to touch you. Alrighty guys, we are, well, I guess I'm getting ready to play. You're going to be my assistant tonight. You don't even know like anything about this game,
Nope.
But Jared is going to be my assistant and sort of help me out. Don't worry, it's not too involved. You don't need to do too much, but I do have to have complete trust in you. This is like pretty big responsibility.
I can handle it.
Good. Yeah, so you need to have complete trust in the person. You also need to like, they say this is like a super dangerous game. I don't know what's dangerous about it, like what could necessarily happen if something goes wrong, but they say don't do drugs or like alcohol in like the days leading up to this game, so it's like pretty full on, I guess. The other thing is that if anything goes wrong, mostly in like the lead up to actually starting this particular ritual, so if you can't get to your throne by 3:33 AM, like you have no idea what I'm talking about, but anyway.
Throne? If
something goes wrong, like there's a throne. Yeah, this game's pretty whack. But if anything goes wrong in that moment when you wake up and you've got 3 minutes to get to your throne and set up, you need to vacate the house, both you and your assistant, and then do not come back to the house until 6 AM the next morning. So.
Wait, what time does this game happen?
3:33 AM.
I'm not getting out of bed and leaving.
You don't have to. You have to wake up at 4:34 in the morning to wake me up.
I'm not doing that.
You know, my life may depend on this. A couple of other things.
Sorry. I just pictured the doll getting the popcorn in that other video.
Shut.
Okay.
A couple of other things to kind of note is, one, your sentimental item. So that thing you're supposed to kind of keep on you as protection, and it's also supposed to guide you if for some reason you get lost. Don't really know what they mean by lost, but I guess maybe you go under into some kind of trance as you're kind of doing this.
What's your sentimental item?
I haven't picked one yet. Also, the other thing is, like, do not let that candle go out under any circumstance. And, like, you've got a fan blowing this whole game as well, so it's, yeah, just protects the candle.
So what's to do with the fan?
I don't know. So I think the fan is cool and the mirrors are cool and, like, this whole game in general. So my way of thinking about this, like, ritual is the fan will establish white noise. I don't know if that's actually the reason why the fan is there. But, you know, a lot of theories are out there that say spirits can manipulate white noise, or white noise can help, you know, put you into some kind of, like, trance sort of thing. So maybe it helps the spirits to communicate, or helps you to be on a different level to communicate with the spirits. And then, as we know, like, mirrors are like gateways or portals to the spirit realm, a lot of people believe. So I think that's kind of cool. Like, gives the game a bit more meat. And I'm more like, I have more faith in this game than the last one I played, the Ghost Paper Challenge. I don't know why, I think it's going to be a cool one.
Well, fans do help you sleep as well, so...
Yes, I love sleeping with the fan on.
So I feel like, yeah, maybe that is to do with, like, the trance thing.
I am not going to be sleeping, though.
What are you doing then?
I'm just going to be, like, sitting there listening to the ghosts. Hopefully they're going to talk to me.
And then I come...
And then I'll brief you before we start, because Jared has no idea what I'm talking about, like fans and mirrors and spirits and all this, do you?
Okay. No, but before we get to the thing then, what is the history of this game? Where does it come from? And
I actually don't really know. I think that this is like a Reddit, originally from Reddit.
Of course, it
sort
must
of
be
thing.
true then.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know how much substance is, you know, this game has, but as I said, the mirrors and the white noise might be interesting. Maybe something will come through, and there's only one way to find out.
If it's on
Play
Reddit,
the game.
If it's on Reddit, then yeah, I've got very high hopes for this game.
Hey, didn't like the people of Reddit just crash the stock market?
I suppose.
So they know what they're doing. All right, let's get set up, and then yeah, I'll tell you what we're doing. Okay. All right. Okay, Crypt Keepers, I'm ready to go. It's like, I don't know, 3:01 a.m. I've just woken up from, like, I guess it was a nap, almost. Fan is going, hoping my audio's okay. I've got a cat ball set up on this kind of chair, and my REM pod set up on this chair. So if anything physically moves the ball, it should light up, and if anything kind of goes, oh, there we go, goes near that, it should light up. Trying not to look into the mirrors, and I'm just gonna remain silent for a bit. See what happens. Is there anybody here that wants to contact me? Are you able to give me a sign? Do you know what my name is? Can you tell me your name? Who is the queen and who is the fool? Is it the fool? Oh my god, I'm so tired, I can't even remember. You know what, guys? I'm actually going to run a ghost tube session while we're in here. No idea if that is against the rules of this game. Probably. Is this a real paranormal ritual? Does the Three Kings work? Guys, if you haven't done so already, go and watch my previous video, or this statement isn't going to make sense. But in my previous video I talk about some issues that I've had with my eye, my right eye and my eyesight, and it is acting up a little bit now. So I mean, with the candlelight and the fan and everything going on, it looks like there's something in the room with me, in my peripheral vision. It's freaking me out. Can you prove to me that mirrors are portals? Are you male or female? I feel like I just heard a noise, like a little tap. It's hard to hear anything with the fan on. I haven't heard anything that sounds like a voice though, so. Can you make me believe in you? I should have shown you all my sentimental item, which you will not be able to see on camera at all. Maybe I'll put an overlay, but this is something that I've had since I was a little kid. It's a piece of jewellery that I chose once when we went on holiday, and I might make a video about it one day because I guess it's like a cryptid or something. I don't want to spoil it too much, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright guys, I just cut the ghost tube session, I don't know, I just weren't getting anything through, and what I might do is just sit here in silence for a bit. Can you show me that you're around? Just do anything. Can you follow the light of my candle? Okay.
It's over. I hate you for making me get up.
Oh, thank God, because I'm really, really tired.
Come on.
Alright, oh, I'm coming. Alright, that was the 3 kings. Jared just, I guess, ended the game for me. So, that's it. Alright, Crypt Keepers, that was it. That was the 3 Kings ritual, the 3 Kings paranormal game. I don't know, I don't feel like too much really happened. So as I'm filming this right now, it is the day after filming it. So I filmed last night and I've spent pretty much the whole day just like editing through that footage. I really don't think that we picked up on anything, but please let me know if you have played it yourself and if anything sort of happened. With a lot of these games, like I have seen a number of other YouTubers play them. They've been around for years. One of my fave YouTubers, Brittany Crab, she has played like every paranormal game under the sun. So I've seen her play, you know, the 3 Kings, and I don't know that like it's really something that will bring spirits to you, or is it more like a really unique kind of like communication method? Please let me know in the comments below. I do hope that you enjoyed the video though. I've been having a lot of fun playing the paranormal games, and like as I say in this whole series, you know, the pandemic's slowed me down a little bit getting out and exploring, but where I am, I'm quite safe and I'm very, very lucky, so don't worry about me. My very next episode coming up is another investigation episode though, so kind of like back on the road, and I'm really excited to show you this one because the location, or I guess there's 2 locations in the one video, the locations that we investigate are actually quite unique, and I don't think that we have visited anywhere quite like it on my channel before, so stay tuned for that. That'll be my very next video up. But I do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. That really helps me out. If you want to do more reading on how to play this paranormal game, this paranormal ritual, head to my website amyscrypt.com. You guys can also follow me on social media. I'm at AmysCrypt on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. I also post bonus content, behind the scenes kind of stuff over on my Patreon and my YouTube members, which are linked below. But thank you so much for watching, Crypt Keepers. Until next time.